Hey everybody, thanks for joining me here at PowerModz. Starting Line Products sent me the rocker armor for my 900 XP here. It's going to be nice, extra protection underneath there. I've already sort of kinked the plastic on the far side, running it across the rocks, and you know what, this armor here is going to do a great job for protecting that, and that's what we want. As you can see, there's a lot of surface area there to help you run across the top of the big, heavy, hard rocks. It's going to be great to get that on. And also, there's a little gas tank protector that goes behind your passenger side wheel. Protects your gas tank. Everything you need comes in the kit that SLP sends you. You get your instructions, all your mounting hardware. All you need is a drill and a couple other tools to get her done. It's pretty easy to do. Let's do it. So I got to take this fender flare off and the box sides. That'll give us access to put our tank protector on as well. I find these little magnetic trays to be very handy. Just put your nuts and bolts in there. Keeps you from losing them. I have a tendency to lose things. There we go. That's an understatement, they say. Right on. It's amazing what you'll find in your razor. All right. I've got all my tools handy. I do have a hoist here. We could be doing this up in the air, but you know, most of you guys at home don't have a hoist, so I'm going to do it on the ground. You can see that it can be done. It's not that hard to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath. There's a plastic skid plate under there. I'm going to undo one of the 10 mil bolts. We're going to slip this in, tighten it up, and it'll hold it in place while we basically mark our holes and do some drilling. Now it's pretty dirty under here. Lots of stuff starts falling on my head, so make sure you wear your little safety glasses so you don't get any dirt in your eyes. You just slide your rocker armor underneath there. Position your hole. You just reinstall your bolt. That bolt, that first one that I put in, I left kind of just snug enough so I could move this, shift the whole armor around until I got it exactly in the right place. There's a hole cut out in this plastic fairing here underneath, but it's not tapped in the metal. I can actually feel where it is, and that's why I use this little center punch here, as per the directions. You just use your center punch, and then you do one of these. That's going to be our first hole. That first hole's been drilled. I've made sure all my other holes line up. Now I just install that countersunk self-tapping screw. Apply some pressure on the rocker armor. Just make sure that the bolt is in all the way, or the screw is in all the way. If not, just keep going. There we go. Sweet. I'm going to do the inner one now. Now, I'm not using the small impact gun because I don't want to over tighten this. It'll strip it right out. That's it. Right on. Move to the back. So it's important that when you do line this up right from the start, that it's seamless all the way across here. Now there might be a little bit of warpage in your panels. Maybe you've been hard on it, kind of hard on mine. That's why it's at a little bit here. But it's nice and tight, and that's just the way you want it. Man, that's solid. I'm gonna put that gas tank protector on. This plate has weld nuts on it. And you're just gonna thread into those through the newly installed rocker armor you just put on. That's looking pretty good. All I have to do is mount this other hole here, and we're done. Done here. Where are you? Here. There we go. I'm going to put that fender back on. We're going to go to the other side. There we go. Fender's back on. There's no plate that goes on the back on the other side because you don't have a gas tank there. It's only for this one here. So far that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go do the other side. There we go. Now those look great. But not only do they look great, but they're going to offer the protection that I want when I'm out playing in the rocks, and the mud, and the snow, climbing over top of logs and all that stuff. You need that protection. And I just got it from SLP. Starting Line Products. Make sure you give them a call. Check them out online. You can order through them or any one of their authorized dealers. Make sure you guys check us out on Facebook too. Check out SLP. We have all kinds of good, cool giveaways. I got to thank you for coming. I'm Louis Skibo with PowerModz.
Like a hurricane, it's all gone without a trace.